Welcome back, my lovelies. Alright, let's talk to these people. Let me actually, you know. I was attempting to get it done, but like queue times are taking way too long. Did he go this way? The Capitan. However, where did you go? Over there. Okay. Oops. Hello. All right, I need to turn this off.
Ah, by the Kami, your Lord Ian, leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me, my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment.
Well, that explains a lot.
Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yugiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
Oof. I agree. I very much agree.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
I mean, she's not wrong to worry. Oh yeah, I have an umbrella now. Not the umbrella that I wanted, but you know, it's an umbrella for the rain, nonetheless. Ian! How you doing, buddy? Uh-huh. While you were out searching for Jifuya, we received word from from our shinobi allies an Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and it appears bound for Castrum Fluminous. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way. So we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri, Neve, can I count on you? Hell yeah, let's go. Yes, my lord. Alize and I will fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. We will be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Hakuro, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well. We shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Neve and Yugiri. Well, well. Guard duty and not a breach or protest. Now I have seen it all. To Castrum Fluminous, then, let us find out what the Empire's game is. Hell yeah, of course. Alright. But yeah, my plan right now is basically to... Oh, jeez, that's way too close. I'm being blinded. This way. But my game plan right now is to basically just finish the rest of Stormblood. That way, like, I'm not sitting idly by waiting for the queues to pop. And then once the story is finished, recorded, I'll finish up recording the Omega series, and then we'll get to it from the next series. Which, the next game, by the way, a little spoiler, is going to be Kingdom Hearts. And those questions that I had y'all answer, that's gonna decide my build. So, you have until, like, if anyone wants to participate in it, as of right now, as it stands right now, that's what my build is going to be, when this episode releases. However, I will announce when I'm going to start recording, or at least not when I'm going to start recording, but I will post, you know, hey, this is the build, blah blah blah, possibly. But we'll see what happens. But as it stands, it's pretty much going to be a tanky build with a quick EXP, which isn't too bad. It's actually the build I used for critical, I think. Not critical, proud mode. Except I think I used medium EXP, so that way it stays the same throughout the entirety of it. But it still used a tanky build because I am super aggressive, if you couldn't tell from my my playlists. Oh, that is dark on the capture. What the hell?
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Probably not, but let's find out.
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
Yeah, the thing...
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Hien seems to take the stupid route sometime. However, like, it's more to, like, put a sense of false security on the enemy. Sometimes, is what it seems. So let's act stupid, and then when they turn their backs, we'll stab them. Type thing.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
I hate Asahi so much.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, ambassador plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true, the former acting viceroy is my sister, yet bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it. I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Doma.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
I hate Asahi so much. He is the sole reason why I have been neglecting to record and been off doing all the optional stuff. Like, yeah, he is the sole reason for me to just ignore the story. I know it really shouldn't be that way, but oh my gosh. Alright. I don't think I actually touched the crystal yet. The Aetherite in the Doman Enclave. I haven't been there since we left. There's a Blue Plus quest in there. If I remember correctly, it's reviving the Doman Enclave? Question mark? Yes. But I won't do that. Not right now, at least. I'll do that on my own time. You can only do so much per week anyways. I also have to do some of the Doman stuff in, whatchamajigger? The, Mordona. So all the Doman quests in, Mordona you have to do as well. Hi, Ian. I'm here. Oh, he literally tells you to go to it. I'll be there. Don't worry. It's fine. Honestly, if I have nothing better to do, I might continue with the Omega series, but as of right now, as the plan stands right now, I'm just gonna finish the Stormblood story and worry about it later. But again, if I have nothing better to do, I will record 1 or 2 fights at a time.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgin's practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now, there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
He's right.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe, and I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
That's a fucking lie, but I won't say anything else.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Alright, Hien, what you got up your sleeve? Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I don't know quite what to make of it all, but on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? No. They have not but to gain by divulging the details of their internal division. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador's mention of the Yotsuyu left me ill at ease. I made it his grand talk of peace seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. You think this might all be a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuyu may have been the acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, nor even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphanode, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardlessly. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in Imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their repetition. Repatriation. I'm not gonna. Bleh. I'm so sorry. My brain decided to shut off there. Only the kami know when it will be afforded another. But ere we continue, shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Come on, Neve. Let's leave Alphino to dispense his copious knowledge. My brain shuts off at seeing certain words. I don't know why. I never claimed to be smart. Someone is sore from being made to watch Sakazuki. Go on and keep Alize company. We are safe enough for now. Lego. Bum bum. Alize. Money. Ooh, what's this? He has his sword out. Alright, for want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the newly liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people are faring in their own words, and not as if we've been missed here. Or will we? Neve, a moment, if you would. Ah, Yuri and Asahi, was it? You have some business with Neve? Business? No, pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with a famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Such heartfelt admiration, one could almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh, is that so strange? We may have stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction to lauding the woman who would do battle with our common enemy. And lest you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me to at least thank her for containing the threat posed by the Kojin's vile icon. Now, if I may continue as we speak, Lord Hien deliberates over my proposal, and I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Yurgiri is certain to be a jovial escort, the excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. What about your two buddies? The ambassador has the right of it. He is not like to come to harm with you at his side. Will you join us? Sure, let's go. I wanted to say the other thing, but they opposed. In that case, I will join you as well. There is naught else to do until Lord Hien has reached his decision, and I think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. It's settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yangsha. Might we start at the town of Monzen? I would see that what has become of Doma Castle. Very well, if you will follow me. Alright. Let's actually teleport. I'll grab the other two Aetherites later. It won't be an issue. That way I can just teleport in and out whenever I so feel. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is gonna be... I love Kingdom Hearts. It's gonna be such a great series. To me, just to play it again, like, I just love it so much. But I want to have it on my channel. And some of you are probably like, why are you playing some of these old games that have no relevance anymore? It's just like, because I want them on the channel. I really do. Like, it's... I don't care if it's old or new. And yeah, some of the new stuff is going to be coming later, which will make it old. But that's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like having the games that I want on the channel is gonna be better kind of in the long run for me to be, instead of just following the trend and then all of a sudden, oh, look, my channel died because I have no more games to actually, you know, play. But either way, my lovelies, I'm going to end this episode here. Like, comment, subscribe if you so choose to, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!